So their food tends to be kind of heavier. It's good, but personally it's not stuff that I would want to eat all the time because it is heavy. So most of their dishes, like one really famous dish is called svíčková. And if you ever serve an ostrava and you meet Sister Renata, she makes the best svíčková in the Czech Republic. So you'd be really lucky to go there. But they'll usually have these things called knedlíky. They're like little dumplings. They almost look like a spongy bread. And then they'll have a thing of meat and then just some sort of sauce that they pour all over it. And that's what a lot of them look like. A few of them will have like sauerkraut on top of that. And it's good. They have other things that are the knedlíky, but it's more of a dessert where it's fruit stuffed inside of it, and they'll put either butter and powdered sugar on top of it or a kind of sauce on top of it. Those are really good too. They also have these really good things. It's like the substitute for French fries there. They have things called croquetti. It's made out of potatoes, but they're in little balls and they deep fry them, and so it's like soft in the inside but crispy on the outside. It's really good. So they have lots of good things there, and most missionaries really like the soda kofula that they have there. It's not very sweet. It's almost like a cola, but just not as sweet. I don't like it that much, but a lot of people really like that. So they have lots of stuff like that.
Well, normal food in the Czech Republic is meat and potatoes. They eat a lot of breads. They have these rolls. They're called rolíks. They cost less than a cent, or maybe like 5 cents, if I'm calculating it correctly. But you'll eat those a lot. And you'll just put like a little piece of meat or cheese on it, and you'll eat it like that. So it's very simple foods. Or there'll be kind of like a chicken schnitzel with potatoes, revolving heavily just meat, potatoes, different forms of it. As far as one of my favorite dishes, it's called svíčková, and it is dumplings. And there's a vegetable sauce and a piece of pork in the vegetable sauce. And then on top of the pork there is a slice of lemon, cranberry sauce, and whipped cream. And the idea is to soak up all the gravy with the dumplings and kind of eat it with the meat a little bit. It's very delicious. It's hard to explain. Looks delicious on a plate. But that was one of them. Another one that's actually from Slovakia is called halušky. And I would describe it as mac and cheese, kind of. But instead of being wheat noodles, they're potato noodles. And instead of normal cheese, like cheddar cheese, it's a goat cheese. And then you usually put bacon in it or something. And it's a very filling, thick meal that's delicious. I actually want to eat it now that I'm thinking about it. And that's delicious. I didn't eat a lot of desserts, but one that I'd eat if the members gave me was fruit dumplings. And they'd take like an apricot, a plum, a peach, or a piece of a peach, and they'd cover it in dough. They'd boil it, and then you'd have 3 or 4 of those on your plate. They'd put butter over it and maybe some kind of cheese. It's not like cheese as we think of it, but it's kind of like a cottage cheese, and then powdered sugar on top of that. And that's what you eat, and it's delicious. And they eat it as a meal, so it's not just like a dessert, but it's a sweet meal. So I am thinking of a good dessert right now. It's called marlenka, and it's a cake. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like graham crackerish, chocolatey. I can't even explain it right, but it's delicious. Marlinka. Go eat it. So, anything that you want to get there, you can get there as far as food. It's very westernized in that sense, so you don't have to worry about like not being able to get cold cereal or something like that, or having to adjust to really weird foods all the time, because unless a member's making it for you, you can make very Western, I mean, when I say Western, I mean American dishes. So in a grocery store, they have everything that you would have here in a grocery store. So